Welcome to Oslo. So yesterday evening we made it to Oslo. We stayed at a really nice hostel which looked more of a hotel. They also had breakfast. It was really nice. And now we parked near the city center, which was kind of an adventure. I just picked a random street on the map and I was hoping to find paid parking, and I did. So we parked here. This is like 2 kilometers away from the center, the main street. Okay, and we parked for this zone. I don't know. There's a maximum amount that you can park per day, so it's like 5 euros per hour, and then after 4 hours you've reached the maximum of 260 crowns per day that you can pay. So basically it's for the entire day till tomorrow, so 24 hours. That's what we did because we are not sure if we're gonna be back in like 3 hours or less. So it was 26 euros for 24 hours. This is it. Oslo, the Norwegian capital, is often underrated, and some might even call it boring at first glance, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The compact city center blends modern architecture with historic charm, from the sleek lines of the Opera House that I'm gonna show you in this video, to the Royal Palace and bustling Karl Jonas Gate. While it might not have the buzz of larger capitals, Oslo comes alive in summer. Locals fill the parks, swim in the Oslo fjord, and crowd into outdoor cafes that stay open late under the soft Nordic light. The city has a vibrant food scene, world-class museums like the Munch and the National Museum, and a growing creative culture centered around neighborhoods like Grünerløkka. Oslo is clean, walkable, safe, and full of surprises. It's a city that rewards those who slow down and explore it like a local. So, we're gonna try to discover Oslo in a few hours this afternoon. And
17th century.
Our first stop is the Oslo Don, which is this church over here. And it's a church from the 17th century. Is it the oldest?
It's not the oldest, but I think it's one of the largest, and it's still being used for public events by the royal family. It's important.
It's important, and you can visit it for free if it's open. Just come over here and walk inside and admire it and take some pictures. Don't be too noisy or anything. Be respectful. It's still a church, and move on with your day. On to the next stop. To do in Oslo, where you can visit the Opera House. It's innovative architecture is quite stunning, and it transforms the entire city into more of a modern city. And what's great about it is that you can actually walk on the rooftop, so you can see all those people going up on that ramp. Well, that is actually the rooftop of the building. So we're gonna take a picture from here, and then we're gonna walk all the way up on the Opera House in Oslo. Also, did you know you can go for a swim right in the center of Oslo? Well, you can do it all year round. Coming here, right across the street, report from the Opera House, you have this strand, but whatever it's called in Norwegian, and you for a quite modest membership, it's like 17 euros. I don't know. Members pay 10 euros and non-members 17 euros. It's open every day for the entire year. During the summer, they don't find it so appealing, but I hear that during the winter, Norwegians love to come here for a swim. What is there else to know about Oslo? Well, usually it's not so hot, but given the fact that this is August, 10th of August to be more precise, there are like 30 degrees right now. The forecast predicted about 20 degrees, but trust me, it's super hot. And I also wonder if the locals here do know that in other parts of Norway, it's raining right now. So you have all kinds of seasons and weathers, and, things going on. So the cheapest wine is 12 euros. What about the cheapest beer?
10. 10. Mug tap.
What?
Mug tap.
If you're in Oslo, you got to check out Deichman Bjørvika, the main library right next by the Opera House. I know it sounds weird to recommend a library, but this place is seriously cool. It's super modern, with huge glass windows, cozy reading spots, a cinema, a cafe, and even a 3D printer you can use. It's 6 floors of books, design, and chill vibes. In the summer, locals hang out here just to relax or get some work done. The whole place feels more like a cultural hub than a library. Definitely not your average book building. And it's a pretty nice backdrop for your Instagram photos. Just saying. So here we are on the rooftop of the Opera House, where people come, for just chilling, for a walk, to have a picnic. There was a car. So the rooftop on the Opera House rooftop is one of the most interesting places to be right now here in Oslo. As it seems, in a couple of days there will be the famous Red Bull competition. I don't know if you have this wherever you're based, but in Europe, some cities host this thing called the Red Bull competition, which is basically huge leap of courage.
You have to make a really stupid cart to go along with it.
Yes, so basically you have to
ride your cart
and jump with your cart in water. Right here, right on the rooftop of the Opera House, you have the the platform, the launching platform for your vehicle, and you get to jump. And there are some people filming what we assume to be the promotional material for. Which makes me wonder, why do people want to take useless risks? Like, why would you jump from here? I'm gonna show you the jumping point. So I just want to show you the platforms here. So whatever these people are doing, it's called apparently cliff diving. So you have 2 cliffs here, artificially built by Red Bull. And if you're too chicken to jump from the tall one, you can come down a level and you can jump from this one, which is still quite a lot. Actually, it looks like, I don't know, 50 meters more, maybe 80, I don't know. It looks really high. Also, I think it's dangerous. No, I stand corrected. It does not involve a cart or any sort of flying or non-flying vehicle. It's just jumping from a tall cliff built by Red Bull in the middle of Oslo.
I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry, Edward. People are not doing that dangerous thing called not flying. Yeah, that's not happening. What else is there to do in Oslo? Well, you can always visit the Munch Museum, which is an art museum. Edward convinced me that we should do that because he's a huge, art enthusiast. Not like me, but yeah, he's doing okay. So look, Edward bought tickets for both of us, and he's gonna take us to 2 paintings most famous from this museum. I will show you.
What?
How is the exhibition of Edvard Munch?
I've always liked Edvard Munch, if that's how you say his name. So it was very cool for me to see many of his paintings and sketches. Great. I saw Madonna and I saw The Scream, which is
Everybody's contributing to the art of the museum here.
I was trying to turn the French flag into a Romanian flag. Couldn't do it.
Only an uninspired artist blames its tools.
Yeah, I should turn it to yellow from my mind.
So, Edward, why do people come here?
They're insane and depressed. Now, the museum has two of Edvard Munch's most famous paintings. It has Scream and it also has Madonna. So I think that's why people come here.
Yeah. Did you see both of them?
We did see both of them. And a bunch of other famous Munch paintings. And it was also interesting because the museum commissioned work from Satyricon, the black metal band. And there is a piece on the 11th floor, on the 10th floor, which combines their music with Munch's paintings. That was very interesting. I'm gonna go get a sandwich.
So we want to get some snack from the museum's cafe, but it's like small sandwich is 17 euros, croissant is almost 5, and cake is 10 euros. Yeah, I don't even know what the coffee was. But probably nothing less than 5 euros for a very bad coffee. So if you have enough time to pay a visit to the Edvard Munch Museum, if you are enjoying expressionist art, then this is a place for you. You can spend 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. The ticket costs 16 euros per person. It's not cheap, but you're also in Oslo, so
you don't necessarily have to enjoy it. It can make you sad, just like the artist wanted you to. But still pay the ticket.
So what else is there to do here in Oslo, where if you're here visiting on a sunny day afternoon, you can visit the fortress in Oslo, which is Akershus Fortress. And here it is. It's really close to the city center. So as we enter, we see this announcement saying you should not feed the fox. The question is just one fox or there are many? Just want to point out that we stopped for a quick snack break, ice cream break here, right by the, in the middle of the fortress. 7 euros for a muffin and an ice cream. So this is the fortress. It also has a church. It might be free. Right next to it there's a port, and this is a huge cruise ship. As it seems that these cruise ships in the northern countries stop right in the middle of the city, because this is where everything is happening, by the port. So that's where also the city center is. So we've seen a bunch of these, very similar to in Bergen. We've seen this, so we were really confused about if it's the same cruise or not. In Stavanger, in Stockholm. So I hear there's like a real trend of people. It's really windy. People going on cruise ships just to visit the Nordic countries and cities. So and also the city gets really busy when these ships set. And here we have the historical cannonballs. Obviously, they were, defending themselves from the Swedes and probably the Danish, which, Danish conquered them, and the Swedes conquered them as well at some point. But they had kind of a rough relationship. They still don't like each other too much. So if you have enough time and desire to visit the fortress in Oslo, then the Akershus Fortress, then you can walk all around, take pictures. It's really nice. The views of the city, of the port, are really nice and impressive. It's free, so definitely you should do that on your short stay in Oslo. On our way back to the car, we found a vegan street food truck called Two Monkeys, and they serve vegan kebabs, which we're really big fans of kebabs, so we got one for me and one for Eddie, one for each. Let's see. They have a bunch of restaurants. People from all over the world moved here, and they came with
brought food with them.
With their cuisine. They brought food with them. So luckily, we were super hungry. We found this street food van selling vegan kebabs, and yeah.
You know that moment when
it's
you
really,
ask,
really good.
when you ask the lady to make it spicy for you, but
Yeah.
then you go, maybe not just spicy, just
No,
a bit
mine is spicy, and I asked for no spicy.
And then it's so spicy that you want to cry, but you can't cry because you asked for it. You don't want to
It's
be
really
a pussy.
spicy.
For me, but for a regular human being, no.
Yeah. So, and yeah, this place is called Two Monkeys. So it's really interesting.